Man United fans, keep clapping at the start of the video. Nice. Welcome to today's video, and if you're a Man United fan, as you can probably guess by the title, I am your Lord Saviour. Yes, me, Lord Saviour of Dreams. The Theatre of Dreams, Manchester United. Get it? Yeah, good one. Thanks.
This is great banter. It really is.
I'm here today to bring back another episode of 4 players your club must sign. And today, Man United fans, I'm the man. I'm going to tell you 4 players that will turn Manchester United back into contenders for the top 4. I have to be realistic here, boys. No offence to Man United fans, but what the fuck is going on? Since Alex Ferguson's retired, it's been a bit of a shambles. You had Van Gaal, you had David Moyes, you had Jose Mourinho, and now you got Ole Gunnar Solskjaer at the wheel. What the fuck is going on at Manchester United? They were once the greatest team in England, and now they're about 5th or 6th best. That's quite a demise in a very short period, and I'll tell you what, I'll tell you right now, if I was Manchester United manager, not that I really want to be because I'm a Liverpool fan, I will take Manchester United back to the promised land of top 4. I probably can't win the title, I can't do impossible miracles, you know, I can't do that sort of stuff, but I can take you to the top 4, and if you give me a piece of paper and a pen, I'll write down transfer targets that you guys should buy, and we'll go buy them, and Manchester United will be a force to be reckoned with. Now, so I've babbled on for quite some time, so without further ado, let's get straight into the 4 players. Now, if you're a Manchester United fan, there's a lot of areas to improve. One area in particular for me, I'm not a Man United fan, but for me, from an outsider, I think your centre-back needs improving. Not 1, maybe 2. But let's go for one big player, Harry Maguire. 26-year-old. You all know who Harry Maguire is. He is a Leicester standout centre-back. English, born and bred. A good old slabhead. That's my impression of Harry Maguire. He's the standout centre-back, and for about 60 million, you can probably pick him up. And Manchester United are linked with him at the moment. And Harry Maguire is literally what Manchester United need. They needed a really good, strong defender. They had Vidic, they had Rio Ferdinand, then they had Wes Brown. Okay, the last one was a joke. Don't take that seriously. And they could have that again with Harry Maguire in the team. English, strong, quite quick actually, good on the ball, great ball playing. Get him in the Man United team. Now, and another position they can improve, I think we can all agree, is their right back position. Who have they really got? Ashley Young? No, seriously, that's who they've got. This player will come in and make a big difference. He's English, he's 21. It is Wan-Bissaka. He's had an absolute sensational season for Crystal Palace. He is 21 years old. He's English as well. Imagine having Harry Maguire and Wan-Bissaka. Now, if you read the papers and believe the papers, not many people do. But if you do, they're saying about 50 million would get Wan-Bissaka. 35 million bid plus add-ons has also been rejected by Crystal Palace. And they believe 50 million would get him. So that's 60 million on Harry Maguire, 50 million on Wan-Bissaka, and that would really give Manchester United a solid start to building from the back and making Manchester United great again. Another player that I think Manchester United should sign is Declan Rice. I know this is a theme going on here. We've got 3 big English players, one who's already in his prime and 2 that have got a lot to give and a lot of potential to possess. No, they already possess it. A lot of potential to grow into, I think. Declan Rice is obviously another great player. He's had a standout season. He's not very well liked by quite a few Irish fans, and if you don't know the story, basically, little story time. Declan Rice was playing for Northern Ireland or Republic of Ireland. He chose to play for England, and now he's playing for England. But this is a player who's had a really good season for West Ham, and he's the sort of player that Manchester United need, like a good English midfielder sitting in the middle, dictating the play. That is the sort of player that Manchester United need, and Declan Rice could be that geezer. Now, I don't know how much they're gonna get him for, or if they were to buy him for, because West Ham are pretty stubborn. I heard a rumour the other day that they actually asked for Martial in return for Issa Diop. You know, like, that's a big old shout. So to get Declan Rice into the team will cost a lot of money, and they would have to obviously sell on a few players, which I will get to in a little bit. But Declan Rice is a must get for me for Manchester United. And the fourth player Manchester United to sign, I've left the best till last. Ladies and gentlemen, they should be signing Gareth Bale. Now, I know it's going to be a little bit tricky because they can't offer him Champions League football because they didn't get in the top 4. But that doesn't matter. Real Madrid have made it obvious and clear that they don't value Bale at Real Madrid anymore. But if I'm Manchester United, I would definitely take the risk on Bale. Let's be honest, he can't be any worse than Alexis Sanchez, you know. And what made Manchester United great in the old days was their dynamic from defence and counter-attacking and being a very good attacking force and making a difference in a snap of a second and being on the attack and scoring a lot of goals. And Gareth Bale is that sort of player to change the game. You give him the ball, he can make something happen for Manchester United. And I think Gareth Bale should be their #1 target. He's absolute class, and he's still only 29 years old. He's still got a few years left in him, but he could really make the difference and add a lot of experience to a young Manchester United team. And if you go with my signings, this could be a Manchester United starting 11 going into the first game of the season. So in goal they obviously have De Gea, they could have Shaw, Maguire, Bale and Wan-Bissaka. That's a nice English back line there, obviously excluding Bale. They'll have Rice, Matic, Pogba with Bale, Lingard and Rashford. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why I should be Manchester United manager. I'd bring back the identity of the club. I'd bring back these English, good English core players. And they'll obviously have a lot of players like Rashford coming through. They've got Lingard, who obviously is a mainstay in the England team. They would have Declan Rice, they would have Wan-Bissaka, they would have Shaw, they would have Maguire. They would have a freaking solid team. Now guys, let me know in the comment section down below, especially if you're a Manchester United fan, do you think these 4 players would make the big difference for Manchester United? Let me know who you think they should sell. Should they keep Pogba or sell Pogba? Let me know in the comment section down below, and please hit the thumbs up if you did enjoy the video, and I'll see you ladies and gentlemen in the next video. Also please hit the like button, because if I've got a cold, that's why I've been pretty bunged up. So yeah, 1 like equals 1 prayer for Viddy. Thank you.